Bummer. That's a bummer. A team that's
Uh,
also
but
in the mix, but is also like probably going to end up being on the outside looking in, could be the Bucks. You never know. You never know. They
Who
could
they're
be.
saw
two
this
games up in
Oh
the
coming?
no, no,
division.
they won. They won the South,
Yeah,
didn't they?
They're,
Didn't they end
they're,
up winning
they
Okay,
it's
okay,
not
they did
it's
win
not
the South.
clinched.
but
It's not clinched at the
but they
moment.
have
They're
a
two
big
games
lead.
up because the
Oh,
Falcons do play tonight. If the
okay.
Falcons lose tonight, then
They clinched a playoff berth, is I believe, from this game, my game of the week,
is
which was a
is
fucking dud. The Chargers did not show up, dude, at all. At home. It was fucking embarrassing. It was not fun to watch. The entire game was a goddamn dud. Um, I can't necessarily put a pin on where the momentum shift was, but honestly, I don't think there was one. Dude, Baker Mayfield's fucking hot. Mike Evans is essentially, I mean, a lot of people have been talking about it. He's probably a lot of people are saying first ballot. I don't know about first ballot, but he's definitely a fucking Hall of Famer for sure. Mike Evans is absolutely a Hall of Famer. What?
First ballot. What is it? 7 years in a row, 8 years in a row, over 1,000 yards receiving.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like every time he scores a touchdown in a game, he's gonna score two. Like I feel like that's his fucking calling card. He's like, "Ooh, I get one early, bam, I'm gonna score another one fucking late or in the middle." What are you guys laughing at?
The amount of times you said the F word. The
I think that was
amount of
six in the
times you
span of
said
about 30 seconds.
fuck.
Oh my God, who gives a shit, dude?
Give
You
that
let me
man a
roll, or
five.
you just gonna fucking laugh
It
at me
was
when I'm
it was
talking? Good
really
Lord
it was
Almighty.
really bad and
I
concentrated during
just,
that
yeah,
last last spiel.
can you just let me roll instead of
You got a
laughing at me
little
for the love of fucking God?
you got a
I
little
I
crutch
really
there.
don't care. I really don't care. I could sit here and be like, man, I'm really sorry. I'm not. I don't give it. Like, I'm sorry. I
We know
don't
you.
care.
Yeah,
My
no, we know
bad.
you're not.
Kind of not
But
really.
it
I
it
wish
back to your game of the week. Who the hell saw this coming though?
I
Bucks
didn't,
We
dude. I thought the
all
Chargers,
finally
dude, the Chargers were
depleted
playing
and
good football. No, I
we
really did
all
not see
called
this
this game
coming.
very close.
Hmm.
Tommy was the only one who said that the Bucks were going to cover against that spread there, and it didn't end up being close. This Chargers team is much better than what they showed out there, but in the same vein, like we always say, and like Sean was pointing out, the Chargers are gonna charger at some
Yep.
point, and unfortunately, you don't know when it's gonna happen, and it just so happened to show up in this game. And Jim
Quick
Harbaugh is going to
attack.
have to live with that because that's ingrained in this organization. It follows them from city to city, wherever they go. They will just charger at any point humanly possible when it gets tough. And it got tough.
You think
And
Harbaugh heard that? And he was like, no, there's no way. That's not true. It's not
It's not
happening
a
with
real
me.
thing.
And then it fucking happens this week. He's like, God damn it. They're fucking right. No matter what. You can't do anything to cure this shit. These people are insane. What'd they fucking do? Oh no. Yeah, it was just like nobody saw it coming. I think that's the most like surprising part about the whole game. Like we all thought it was gonna be a little fucking closer than a fucking 40 piece. And the Chargers getting blown to high hell. So it is what it is though for the Chargers, I guess. And for the Bucks, you're still hot. So keep playing good football.
Yeah, the Bucks are definitely in the main team right now that nobody wants to play in the first round of the playoffs. They're not probably going to make it far in the playoffs, but first round, they are deadly.
I don't know
I
if you
like
can
the
say that.
go ahead, Ty Bob.
Uh,
I'm not
the
stopping.
defense is getting hot. It's getting hot. They had a close
Mhm.
game against the Panthers, but the Panthers have been playing everybody close. Over the last, oh man, I mean, ever since the 49ers game, they've come away with big defensive wins over Giants, Panthers, Raiders, and now the Chargers, and the offense has been clicking as well. The defense has played really well, kept most of those scores low. Offense has been putting points up left and right.
Can we just go back on the last few teams you said? Are they
They're not.
offensive powerhouses?
They're
Giants,
not.
Panthers,
But the defense
Raiders?
has been but the defense has been playing well. The defense has been hot. The offense has been scoring points as well. Like it's been a big help, especially going into the playoffs. Looking at the remainder of their schedule, also they are not playing very good teams, which is going to help them carry momentum as they go in. You said that they may not make it very far, but if they continue to carry the momentum, especially against the likes of the Cowboys, the Panthers, and the Saints before they finish off the season, I don't know if there's like it's going to be tough for teams to beat them in the playoffs because they're going to get a home game as well. And so you could be talking about this Bucs team walking into the playoffs as an 11-win team
Yeah, and a team you don't want to play in the first round.
or in the second. Maybe they can make it far. You said they can't make it far. Maybe they
They're
could.
not going to make it far.
Maybe they could. This is some
They're
momentum that
not going
could
to make it
definitely help
far.
them
No,
out.
that's how those
Quit
NFC
believing
South
they're boomer
these
sooner.
these NFC South teams do that because
They can bake, baby.
the division sucks. And so like
They fool everybody.
they get feeling really good right before the playoffs, like the best team in the South because everybody else is garbage. The best team in the South cruises into the fucking playoffs at the end of the year and they feel really good about themselves, probably win the wild card game. Probably, if they win in the division, you never know in the championship game, but yeah. I'm kind of with you, definitely wild card win team, but maybe a divisional, maybe not. You never know.
Not divisional.
Let's not forget about the Chargers either. Currently, right now, they are the last seed into the playoffs out of the AFC. They
Yeah.
still have a 2-game lead over two of their competition, one being the Bengals, the other one being the Colts. Those are the two teams that three teams. The other one is Miami. So you've got three teams that they are 2 games over. They really need to keep a little bit of momentum here. They've got the Broncos up next, which is going to be a tough game for them. Broncos are also vying for continuing staying in the playoffs, but they look to be clear. They then play the Patriots and then finish off the game or the season against the Raiders. So unless that halted them and the injuries to Justin Herbert are a little bit more extensive, they'll end up making the playoffs. But again, that's a team that's not going to make it very far.
No, probably not.
They're a team that's not making it out of
No,
the first round.
no, they're gonna blow a lead to didn't they blow a lead to the Jaguars a few years ago? Or did the Jaguars
I thought
blow a lead to them?
Oh yeah, no, they blew a 28-0 lead to the Jaguars.
That's right. they're gonna they're gonna do something like that. But you mentioned the Bengals, and that reminded me of something I heard today, which is like Joe Burrow is the epitome of like football is a very team oriented sport. It's like he's having a great year, but they fucking suck. The team is just terrible. Like he's having like monster year numbers wise, but the team like his defense is just terrible. Like and it's just the epitome of like, yep, well, football's a team sport. And just because one guy's doing really good doesn't mean that the rest of the team is gonna succeed with you, which is a bummer. But yeah, that Bengals team is weird. I think it's just a weird team.
They could still make the
It's a good
playoffs,
case
and that'd be
study.
interesting. Bengals versus Bills first round.
Yeah, yeah, Bengals first round because then you just like you don't know what's going.
That
That's
could
you want to
go
talk about
anywhere.
Super Wild Card Weekend. Yeah, anything could happen. Holy shit.